In business, there are many ways to bank. Some are on the go, others over a meeting, or when you're planning your next big steps. Because banking should fit your needs.
I think we're going to be able to help you out.
And however you do it, you can always count on the community experience. Community Bank, a bank like no other.
MDCC has your college experience close to home. A quality education, passionate instructors, and financial support. It's the place your journey begins. Visit msdelta.edu and register today. Dream big, plan well, and be anything.
In business, there are many ways to bank. Some are on the go, others over a meeting, or when you're planning your next big steps. Because banking should fit your needs.
I think we're going to be able to help you out.
And however you do it, you can always count on the community experience. Community Bank, a bank like no other.
MDCC has your college experience close to home. A quality education, passionate instructors, and financial support. It's the place your journey begins. Visit msdelta.edu and register today. Dream big, plan well, and be anything.
In business, there are many ways to bank. Some are on the go, others over a meeting, or when you're planning your next big steps. Because banking should fit your needs.
I think we're going to be able to help you out.
And however you do it, you can always count on the community experience. Community Bank, a bank like no other.
MDCC has your college experience close to home. A quality education, passionate instructors, and financial support. It's the place your journey begins. Visit msdelta.edu and register today. Dream big, plan well, and be anything.
In business, there are many ways to bank. Some are on the go, others over a meeting, or when you're planning your next big steps. Because banking should fit your
What do you
needs.
think? I think we're going to be able to help you out.
And however you do it, you can always count on the community experience. Community Bank, a bank like no other.
MDCC has your college experience close to home. A quality education, passionate instructors, and financial support. It's the place your journey begins. Visit msdelta.edu and register today. Dream big, plan well, and be anything.
In business, there are many ways to bank. Some are on the go, others over a meeting, or when you're planning your next big steps. Because banking should fit your
What do you
needs.
think? I think we're going to be able to help you out.
And however you do it, you can always count on the community experience. Community Bank, a bank like no other.
MDCC has your college experience close to home. A quality education, passionate instructors, and financial support. It's the place your journey begins. Visit msdelta.edu and register today. Dream big, plan well, and be anything.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Trojans of MDCC taking on the Indians of Itawamba Community College here in JT Hall Coliseum on the campus of Mississippi Delta Community College. Of course, Trojans coming to this game 2-8 conference play. Itawamba 4-6 in conference play. Getting underway. First trip down the court. Willie Egan's Jr. going to miss a fadeaway. Going to be rebounded by the Indians. Itawamba working around the top of the key. Jones going to be called for the travel.
Travel violation. Trojan basketball.
Davis Banks handling the ball up top for the Trojans. Going to get it over to Willie Egan's Jr. Going to reset and get Banks back down in the paint. Been a strong force for the Trojans this season. And Egan's going to get into a jump ball situation. Going to turn the ball over. Still scoreless after a minute to play. Almost no fans in the JT Hall Coliseum. Of course, it's spring break. Willie Egan's trying to get to that ball just a few seconds late. Handling the ball for Itawamba. Kicks it over to Wallace. Wallace back to Jones and gets it inside. And Jones going to be called for a walk again. Nothing but turnovers. We got one shot off in this game from one of the two teams. Turnovers galore so far. Egan's handles the ball up top. And it's going to get to Chavis Banks, and he's going to turn it over. Jones going to go to the other end of the court, and Banks going to rebound it, and Coach Fears going to call a timeout. We'll take a short break with them. Have more Trojan basketball after this on the MDCC Sports Network.
MDCC has your college experience close to home.
Welcome back. completely scoreless after 2 minutes. Willie Egan's Jr. bringing the ball up for the Trojans. I believe that's another turnover. Sorry guys, our scoreboard went down there temporarily. Gonna get it back here in a second. Working on it now. Jones, the handle, kicks it to the wing. It's going to be missed. Trojans, again, too many second chance opportunities.
Willie Egan's Jr. 2-point basket. Trojans.
Egan's going to knock down the 2-point basket for the Trojans. 2-2 ball game. Sorry, folks, trying to get the scoreboard back up for you.
Three-point basket.
Indians knocked down a 3. 5-2 ball game. Willie Egan's Jr. with the handles for the Trojans. Gets it to Anderson. Anderson gets it inside to Couto, and Couto's that one's gonna roll just off the front of the rim. Foul gonna be called up under the basket. Could be on the floor. Davis Banks inbound for the Trojans. Inbounds to Sharp. Sharp gets it up to Anderson up top. Finds Willie Egan's Jr. And back to Sharp. And Sharp's gonna take the jumper, and it's gonna be just off the mark. Trojans gonna rebound. Sharp's going to get his own rebound and going to get fouled and go to the line for 2.
The foul will be on Indians number 15, TJ Wallace. That's against first person, team's first. At the line, two for the Trojans, Jerry and Sharp.
Sorry about that, folks. Had to get that back up and running for everybody and kind of know what's going on, and helps me stay straight as well.
Checking in for the Indians will be number 24, Keon Mims.
Keon Mims checking in. That's Mitchell checking out for the Indians. Sharp misses both. Whistle going to stop the play. Changing the shot clock here. I believe it may not have started there. Sharp going to be inbounded for the Trojans. Inbounds to Anderson. Then gets it to Banks. Banks going to get it down low. He's going to lay it over for 2. And that's going to be Walter Hamilton with the 2-point bucket for Itawamba. Extends the lead to 3. Sharp going to take it to the basket. He's going to be blocked. The Indians going to get a fast break. That's Hunter Stacy with the layup for Itawamba. Anderson going to turn it over for the Trojans. And Rod Jones going to lay it up on the other end. (11-4). Itawamba leads. Kawuto with the ball for the Trojans, and they're going to call Wiz, as they call him, for a charge. No, that's not what the Trojans were looking for there. Jones throws it over. They throw it back to Jones, and Jones is going to knock it down. Willie Egan's Jr. with the handles and the jumper, and he's going to just miss it. Kawuto's going to rebound, and that was a little bit of contact on that first one. No call, but Sharp with the rebound. He's fouled and going to go to the line for 2.
The foul will be on the Indians, number 24, Keenan Mills. That'll be his first personal, team second. At the line, shoot 2 for the Trojans, Jerry Sharp.
Sharp going to miss the first one.
Second man for the Indians will be number 1, Ryan Gentry.
Gentry and Pendleton going to check in for Itawamba. Second shot for Sharp. That one's going to be good. 14-5. Just over 7 minutes going by here in the first half. Egan's going to get that rebound. And Egan's all handles, and they're going to kick it out to Sharp. And Sharp's going to knock down the 3 from the corner.
3-point basket, Trojans.
Pendleton handling the ball up top for Indians. He's going to kick it to Gentry, and he's going to miss one off the front of the iron. Trojans get it inside to Kawuto. Kawuto kicks it out to the corner, and Sharp going to miss this one. He's going to roll out. Rebounded by the Indians. Pendleton bringing it up for Itawamba. Indians get it inside to Hamilton, and Trojans Sharp going to steal it, and he's going to turn it right back over. 3-point attempt.
2-point basket, Indy.
Yes, sir.
That's going to be rebounded by Hamilton, who's going to tip that back in. Sorry about that. That was Stacy that missed that 3-point basket. Egan's going to go to the basket and be fouled. Good job there by Egan's. Working his way inside and drawing the foul.
The foul will be on the Indians, number 0, Rodarius
Pendleton going to be charged with that foul.
Checking in for the Trojans will be number 3, Tobias Parks, number 2, Shawarki Madden. Also checking in for the Indians will be number 3, Deshaun Bailey.
New faces checking in for the Trojans. It's going to be Tobias Parks up under the basket. Parks, the spin move, is going to miss that one. Going to be rebounded by Banks, and Banks is going to take it up, and he's going to be fouled.
The foul will be on the Indians, number 24, Kenyon Mills. That'll be his second personal team score. At the line, shoot 2 for the Trojans. Chase Banks.
Banks knocks down the first one.
1 shot remaining.
Mitchell going to check in for the Indians. Free throw number 2. It's going to be no good. Middleton with the ball up top, kicks it to Gentry. Indians working around the top of the key. Trying to get it inside, and they finally do, and they kick it right back out to the corner. Shot from the corner is going to be good. That's going to be Mitchell, who just checked in for Itawamba. 18-9. 11 minutes to play here in the first half. That ball is going to be ripped away by Berry. He's going to take it all the way to the house. Itawamba breaking away a little bit. Hodges handling the ball for the Trojans is going to be fouled. I think that foul.
The foul will be on the Indians, number 1, Rashad Gentry.
It's going to be on Gentry.
That be his first break, team's 5th. Checking in for the Indians will be number 23, Jalen Bean.
Don't know what I would do without my camera operators in there, keeping me straight. They see the foul better than I do. It's Jalen Bean checking in for Itawamba.
Willie Egan's
going to score for the Trojans. Trojans back within 10. Creeping up on 10 minutes to play here in the first half. Itawamba really does a good job working the ball out around the key, finding open shots. Just missed that one, but they get a second chance opportunity. Trojans got a block out. Gonna get it inside. It's gonna be short. Trojans rebound. Willie Egan's Jr. gonna bring it up the court. Gonna get it inside to Tobias Parks, and he's gonna find Anderson open in the corner, and that shot's gonna be missed, and Parks maybe called for over the back, not sure. Either way, it was either a foul or out of bounds on Parks. Results the same way. Itawamba basketball. A little bit of a wild pass there. It's going to be sure what happened there. Trojans got in the way of the play, I believe. Jones gonna miss the three-pointer there. Rebounded by the Trojans. Banks running the point guard position again here. Did it the other night a little bit. They're gonna try to get it inside to Tobias Parks, but just cannot do it, and a fast break by Itawamba. It's gonna be rebounded by the Trojans. They're gonna kick it up the court pretty quick here. It's gonna be in the hands of Hodges. Hodges handling the ball a little bit too much there. And it's gonna be turnover. Another turnover by the Trojans. We'll take a short break. We got a Coach Fears timeout. As I said, we'll take a short break. Have more Trojan basketball after this on MDCC Sports Network.
Education, passionate instructors, and financial support. It's the place your journey begins. Visit msdelta.edu and register today. Dream big. Plan well, and be anything.
Welcome back. Banks going to be handling the ball for the Trojans out of the timeout. Trojans trailing by 11 here in the first half. Game moving pretty quick. Trojans got it inside to Parks. Parks, the fadeaway jumper, or kind of the sky hook.
The foul gun Indians, number 4, Lobster Hamilton. That is his first person.
Hamilton going to be charged with the foul. Parks going to go to the line for 2. Parks misses the first. I know the Trojans are below 50% so far on free throws. Second shot from Parks. It's going to rim out. Indians working around the outside, going to find a shot from the wing. It's going to be rebounded by the Trojans. Willie Egan's Jr. going to rush the ball up the court a bit. And he's going to go try to take it to the house and then dish it out, and it's stolen by Jones. And somehow the Trojans end up with that one.
Checking back in for the Indians will be number 24, Kenyon Mills. Also checking back in for the Indians will be number 2, Ryan Jones, and number 12.
A couple players checking in for Itawamba. Hodges with the handle. He's going to take a jumper from the corner of the free throw, and it's going to be good. 22-13. Trojans trailing by 9. And that's going to be a three-point basket there by Berry. They extend the lead now to 12 for Itawamba. Egan's going to drive to the basket, kick it inside to Sharp. It's going to be a 2-point basket there for Sharp. Good job seeing the court by Willie Egan's Jr. Jones back up top of the ball, and he's going to go to the basket, and he's going to split 2 defenders and somehow come up with a bucket there to extend it back to 12. And Parks going to miss a jumper that's going to be rebounded by Banks.
2-point basket.
Ball going to be knocked away.
Checking in for the Indians will be number 15, TJ Wallace. Also checking
Going to end up with the ball. Willie Egan's Jr. going to check out here.
And number 21.
And Chavis Banks going to check out. We got a few Trojans checking in. I believe it's Quuta. I didn't see the other one.
Number 14, Jamarcus Mitchell.
Hodges handling the ball for the Trojans. He's going to take a few dribbles and go for a jumper. And it's 2-on-1 on the other end of the court.
2-point basket.
That was a nice pass there by Stacy. Good awareness. Itawamba. Back to a 12-point ball game. Anderson gonna be missed that first one. It's gonna be rebounded and rebounded again. Kawuto gonna miss that one. And then it's finally rebounded by the Indians, and they're gonna make their way back down the court. They're gonna take a 3-point shot from the corner. It's gonna be rebounded by Kawuto. Trojans now in control. Quick turnover by the Trojans. Finally, we got a slowdown in play. Rod Jones handling it up top for Itawamba. Kicks it to Stacy. Back to Jones. Stacy going to take one a few feet behind the 3-point line. It's going to be rebounded by Tobias Parks as it misses off the back of the iron. Hodges bringing it up the court, and he gets it. They finally get it inside to Sharp. Sharp's going to score 2 for the Trojans. Indians like taking the 3-point attempts from the corner. Trojans, of course, rebound that. And they're going to call a foul away from the ball on Wisdom Kawuto. Coach Spears. This is college basketball. I don't know if y'all heard that come through the mic, but I certainly heard it. As Kawuto was posting up, Coach Spears did not like that call. Jones going to bring the ball up the court. And good ball movement there by Itawamba as they find Mitchell, who throws it down. 31-19. 3 minutes to play. Pass from Banks. Almost gets away from Sharp. He gets it and it's blocked as he tries to go up. It's pinned up against the backboard. Tobias Parks going to be called
The foul on the Trojans, number 3, Tobias Parks.
for the foul. Itawamba, I believe, looked like they were trying to slow it down a little bit here. They're spreading things out as they've got a nice little bit of padding between the two scores. They really, if they're not, they were spreading the offense out, but they're rushing it to the basket a little bit with this lead. Ball going to be inbounded under the basket from Itawamba. Pendleton in control up top for Itawamba here. They're going to work it inside. And another 2 points there for Mitchell. Last 2 trips for Itawamba has scored. Egan's with the handles for. We're going to have another foul called away from the ball. I believe that's going to be called on Tobias Parks.
The foul on the Trojans, number 3, Tobias Parks. That'll be the second person to team score.
2 fouls now on Tobias Parks.
Number 3, Deshaun Berry. Also taking in for the Trojans, number 2, Shamari Hyde.
Hodges checks in for the Trojans. Barry checks in for, we got a technical foul.
We have a technical foul on the Trojans.
They're going to call a technical foul on Tobias Parks.
Third person. Team field.
That's unfortunate there for the Trojans. Of course, Trojans went up to Itawamba for first game and had a really tight one. First, it's Stacy shooting the 2 technical foul shots. Knocks down the first one. Sorry about that. Block going to be called on the Trojans as Mitchell takes it to the basket.
The foul will give the Trojans number 1 penalty. That being in first person. Team field at the line, 2-1 for the Indians. And they can
Shot's going to be good.
14 to Martin.
Egan's going to be bringing the ball up the court for the Trojans. He's going to take it straight to the basket. And he's going to miss it. Be rebounded there by Chavis Banks. Here for Itawamba. Kick it around and they send to Pendleton. Itawamba doing a good job holding the ball up top, rolling some time off the clock. That 3-point basket's going to be good by TJ Wallace. Trojans down by 20 now. Under a minute to play in the first half. Anderson going to put back his own shot off the backboard. Pendleton with the handles up top. 20 seconds remaining. Second difference in the shot clock and game clock. Pendleton holding it for the last shot, and he's going to shoot a jumper. And it's going to be no good. Maybe a little bit of contact there. That's going to do it for the first half. We'll take a short break, have the second half of basketball in about 10 minutes or so. Thank you for joining us here on the MDCC Sports Network.
In business, there are many ways to bank. Some are on the go. Others over a meeting. Or when you're planning your next big steps. Because banking should fit your
What do you
needs.
think? I think we're going to be able to help you out.
And however you do it, you can always count on the community experience. Community Bank, a bank like no other.
MDCC has your college experience close to home. A quality education, passionate instructors, and financial support. It's the place your journey begins. Visit msdelta.edu and register today. Dream big, plan well, and be anything.
In business, there are many ways to bank. Some are on the go. Others over a meeting. Or when you're planning your next big steps. Because banking should fit your
What do you
needs.
think? I think we're going to be able to help you out.
And however you do it, you can always count on the community experience. Community Bank, a bank like no other.
MDCC has your college experience close to home. A quality education, passionate instructors, and financial support. It's the place your journey begins. Visit msdelta.edu and register today. Dream big, plan well, and be anything.
In business, there are many ways to bank. Some are on the go. Others over a meeting. Or when you're planning your next big steps. Because banking should fit your needs.
I think we're going to be able to help you out.
And however you do it, you can always count on the community experience. Community Bank, a bank like no other.
MDCC has your college experience close to home. A quality education.
Welcome back, folks. Trojans going to get the ball, open up the second half. Got a few fans came in. It's going to be MDCC's baseball team coming in to make some noise for us. Give them a shout out. hopefully get to see them in action next Tuesday here on campus. Excited about that. First trip, Chavis Banks going to be called for a charge, and we're going to have a technical foul called on Fears, and that's definitely going to be a technical foul on Coach Fears. Coach Fears still pleading his case. He was halfway out on the court. This is Stacy getting both technical foul shots. I'm gonna look at it. I'm going back to
On the throw.
and Coach Fear still pleading his case. I'll throw it up for you in a little bit. The call that the call that he's fussing about. There it is. And that's the call that Coach Fears was set him out on the other end. I've got to say that I got the replay up now. Yeah, he was at the free throw line. I kept it rolling on the other screen. He was at the free throw line. We got something coming to the
official timeout.
Official timeout. Official coming to talk to some kind of warning there. A lot happening. Quick here in this half. Trojans down by 20. 2-point shot missed by Itawamba. Trojans get it to Egan's, and Egan's gonna work it inside the Banks, and that works right there.
2-point basket, Assist, Willie Jr.
We're gonna have a travel called on Itawamba. Trojans ball. Egan's gonna inbound. They're gonna get it to Anderson off the inbound. Wow, are you kidding me? That was a lot of contact.
2-point basket,
Trojans end up scoring there after had to work for it though. 3-point attempt there by Jones, going to be rebounded by the Trojans, going to be brought up the court by Egan's. Egan's going to get it inside to Karuto. Karuto going to be blocked, and Itawamba going to be moving it up the court. Egan's putting the pressure on Itawamba. On defense. Jones gonna go to the basket. We're gonna get a foul. I don't know if they're gonna call that on Banks or they're gonna call that on
The foul will be on the Trojans, number 14, Jacob Banks.
they call it on Banks. Yeah, there's two Trojans I could have picked out there that could have got that foul. Tobias Park's gonna check in for the Trojans. And they're going to say that shot was on the floor. I mean, excuse me, that foul was on the floor. Three-point attempt from the corner, going to be rebounded by the Indians. Stacy's gonna miss one, just short, way short, excuse me. Rebounded by the Trojans, and Egan's gonna take it the whole way, and he's gonna be blocked. It's gonna be out of bounds, and Trojans ball up under the basket. And Egan's took it the full court. Egan's with the ball. Close to the corner, gonna shoot a fadeaway around the free throw line. He's going to be fouled and going to get to go to the basket. 4-2. Chooses to go to line for 2. First shot by Egan's is going to be good.
One shot remaining.
Second shot by Egan's, and it's going to be good. Itawamba going to come out court pretty quick. They're going to work it around up top. And definitely trying to milk the clock. Egan's almost got him to in a jump ball situation. And Stacy going to knock down a 3. And look back up at the baseball crew up behind him. That baseball crew is making themselves known. Wish they'd have been here a little bit earlier in the game. There's going to be a foul called as Anderson's up under the basket. Misses the shot, but going to get to go to the line for 2.
That'll be his first person. Team second. At the line, 2 for the Trojans. Taylor Anderson. And the first basket is good. 1 shot remaining.
Trojans trailing by 16.
Indians will be number 24. Keon.
Monday night, they worked their way back into a game in a similar situation. And he's going to knock down the second one. Back within 15. Welcome if you're just now joining us. Itawamba Community College taking on MDCC at MDCC. JT Hall Coliseum. And they're going to get in for the travel. And Mitchell not happy about that one. Got him on the pump fake. As he shuffled his feet. Kick ball going to be called on number 0, Pendleton, for Itawamba. As Egan's was trying to get it inside. Parks throws it right back to Egan's. Egan's in control for the Trojans up top. Just under 16 minutes to play in half number 2. A little bit of a wild pass, going to be grabbed there by Anderson. Anderson going to have to throw one up to beat the shot clock. And Banks going to rebound it, but it's not going to be in time. Trojans. Little floater there going to be missed by Etowamba. It's going to be rebounded by Kenyon Mims, and he's going to pull 2 points. Got a stoppage in play.
Official timeout. Checking back in for the Trojans will be number 2 tomorrow.
Looks like Chavis Banks. Maybe hurt a little bit, and Taylor Young going to come over and check on him. He's going to go to the bench. They're going to inbound it. Trojans going to inbound it to Hodges. Hodges gets it down low to Parks, and clean block there. As up under the basket. We'll look at it real quick. And Trojans inbound. Sorry about that.
The foul will be on the Indians number 14, Jamonte Mitchell. That'll be his first person, team third.
Foul there. Trojans with the ball up top. Egan's handling the ball for the Trojans. He's going to shoot a fadeaway jumper from his favorite spot, just right on the corner of the free throw line. Nothing doing. Trojans trailing 17. And foul going to be called on the floor. Sure who they're going to get on that foul. It's going to be...
The foul is on the Trojans number 4, very Sharp. It's going to be the first person.
It's going to be on Sharp. It's going to be called for the foul.
2-point
bucket there by Mims for Itawamba. Takes that lead to 19. 14:30 to play here in this competition. Fadeaway there by Hodges. It's going to be knocked away by Etowamba. Trojans going to maintain possession up under their own basket. Inbound going to be defended well and knocked away by Etowamba. Anderson going to inbound again. Get it up top. Sharp with a long 3-ball. And it's going to be good.
3-point basket, Trojans.
Brings it back down to a 16-point ball game. MDCC trying to work their way back slowly. Only 7 total players for MDCC tonight, including just 2 players on the bench, as they've had some injuries and some other unfortunate situations. Got him here. Chavis Banks going to check in for the Trojans. Anderson going to check out. Egan's inbounds it over to Hodges, and they're going to try to work it inside to Parks. And Itawamba going to be able to steal it and take it to the other end of the court. Itawamba works it inside. Finally, they got a dish into Stacy, and it's going to be missed. Backboard in the front of the iron, rebounded by Banks, and Hodges has the ball now. He kicks it out to Willie Egan's Jr., and he's going to knock it down. And the Trojans working their way back into this one. Now only down 13, as we'll get a timeout. We'll take a short break, have more Trojan basketball after this on the MDCC Sports Network.
Passionate instructors, and financial support. It's the place your journey begins. Visit msdelta.edu and register today. Dream big, plan well, and be anything.
Welcome back. Sorry about that. We missed a little bit. Parks going to be charged with a foul there. I believe that's his third on the night. Itobamba with the ball. It's going to be Mims. Maybe a little bit of contact there. He's going to miss the basket. Going to be rebounded by Itawamba. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. And it's going to be missed there by Stacy. Trojans going to rush it up the court. And Sharp going to find a bucket for the Trojans. Back to 11-point ball game. Trojans really getting motivated here. Baseball team really getting into it. Back behind, obviously right behind Itawamba's bench. Making the game certainly more exciting for everyone. 3-point attempt by Berry. Going to be missed and rebounded by the Trojans. Egan's going to rush it up the court. He's going to get it inside to Karuto. Karuto just going to be short on that one. And they're going to be, they fight for the ball a little bit, but Itawamba ends up with possession. Itawamba gets it to the free throw line to Mims. Mims back to Berry. Now Pendleton gets it inside to Mims, makes a move. And he scores the basket. 52-39. Almost 11 minutes. We're almost right at the 11-minute mark. Karuto going to take a deep ball, and he's going to, bank is open, guys. So we got a 11-point ball game again. Trojans hanging around in this one. I love the fight of these guys. They've hung around 2 games that they were just behind at the half, and they're just hanging in there. 2 more points. That's going to be Berry. It takes it to the basket. It takes it to the house for Itawamba. Trojans get it into Sharp. Sharp kicks it off to Karuto, and he's going to miss that one. And actually, there's going to be a foul called on Mims as he goes over the back on Banks.
TJ Wallace, also number 2.
Banks actually had a really good position on Mims that time.
Number 3, Tobias Park.
Trojans get it inside to Parks, nearly stolen. Parks kicks it back out to Hodges, and that one's going to be missed and rebounded by Mims for Itawamba. Mims going to get it to one of his guards. It's Rod Jones brought it up for Itawamba, and Wallace going to do a little step back three, and he's going to miss that one. 13-point ball game right now. Under 10 to play. Willie Egan's gets it inside to Sharp. Had a pretty good ball game. Sharp, two more points on the night. Good defense there by the Trojans. Well defended down low. Parks knocks it away, and Itawamba maintains possession. A 3-point attempt by Mims, way off. Going to be rebounded by Stacy. Trojans all around. And Stacy is going to find the rebound and get fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2.
At the line, 2 for the Indians. Number 12, Hunter Stacy.
First shot by Stacy is going to be good.
Checking back in for the Trojans, number 1, Taylor Anderson.
Taylor Anderson going to check in for Mississippi Delta Community College. (56-43) after the 2 free throws from Stacy. That ball is going to be ripped away from Banks. That's Mims. He's going to throw down the dunk off the steal. You got 2 post players up at the top of the key when Banks is running the point position. Hodges can do a little step back jumper, and that's going to be good for the Trojans. Itawamba works it inside and gets a shot from Walter Hamilton. New name we haven't mentioned tonight. Look at 2 points for Itawamba. Banks gonna drive. That one's gonna be missed. It's gonna be a quick rebound and quick trip there for the Trojans. As Itawamba now going to work it around. Get it inside to Mims. Mims kicks it back. And they kick it back out. And finally, it's a shot missed by Stacy. Trojans bring it up the court. This is Anderson for the Trojans. They get it back to Hodges, reset, and Hodges takes a deep one. That's going to be just off the mark. A little shy. Bounces, goes off the front of the iron, rebounded by Itawamba. Itawamba going to work it inside and then back out. Taking their time here, as they should. Under 7 minutes to play here in Moorhead, Mississippi. Division matchup. That's a good take there by Berry. Trojans going to call a timeout here. And we're going to take a break with them. Trojans trail 62-45. You're watching the MDCC Sports Network. Anderson inbounds to Kaluto for MDCC. Anderson's going to bring the ball up for the Trojans. Anderson going to go all the way to the basket, and he's going to get it inside to Tobias Parks, who throws it down. Itawamba working the ball around outside. Kaluto gonna block that one, maybe make a little bit of contact. We're gonna have a shot clock violation. Let's take a look back at that play on the other end of the court. We got Tobias Parks here throwing that down with some authority. Trojans ball again, trailing 15, 5:30 to play. I think a foul is going to be called away from the action.
Foul going to be number 15, TJ Wallace. That'll be his second personal. Team still.
It's going to be Wallace charged with the foul. Trojans going to turn it over. But good hustle there by Willie Egan's Jr. not to let him have the layup on the other end of the court after the turnover. Way to not give up by the Trojans. And at any point, they obviously can throw in the towel, but MDCC still fighting. Conversation on conversation between the refs. Is our delay right now. All right, Itawamba inbounds. And of course they'll go back to stalling things a little bit. They work it inside. And they're going to call a travel on Mitchell. They've gotten him several times tonight. Foul going to be called.
Foul going to be in number 2, Rod Jones.
It's going to be called on Rod Jones.
16,
Ball's knocked away by Itawamba as the Trojans are trying to get that one in to Willie Egan's Jr. Trojans work it into Kaluto. Kaluto kicks it out to Egan. And he's going to miss a three, but it's going to be rebounded by Parks. And we'll take a look at it.
The foul will be on number 14, Javante Smith. That being his second personal. Team second.
We're going to have one shot here from Tobias Parks. Old-fashioned three-point play is what we're going for here for Parks. He's not going to get it. Trailing 13, Mississippi Delta Community College.
Take it back in for the Eagles will be number 2 for Marvin Hines.
Inbounding Itawamba up under their own basket. They get it in to Mims. Mims just kind of steps it back. Gonna wait for Guard take the ball from him. And Itawamba just going to run some time here. 6 left on the shot clock. They get it inside, and Sharp going to be fouled there after the steal.
The foul was number 24 for the Indians, Keeman Mills. That'll be his 4th personal, team 8.
Sharp going to get to go to the line.
At the line for the Trojans will be number 4, Gary Sharp.
It's going to be a 1-and-1. Sharp's going to knock down the first.
The first shot is good. 1 shot remaining.
Second shot from Sharp. It's going to be a little deep and off the mark. Rebounded by Itawamba. Jones kicks it over to the wing, and they get it inside to Mims, who works his way down, backs down the Trojans. Gonna score 2 there. Extend that lead back to 14. Hodges is gonna take a few dribbles, take a jumper. I know these Trojans have to be exhausted. Non-stop. As, again, they only have 7 total players right now with injuries and other things going on. They're going to get a wide open shot. That's Sharp. Sharp knocks down a 3. It's an 11-point ball game with 3 minutes to play, and we're going to get a timeout here. We're going to take a short break. You're watching the MDCC Sports Network.
In business, there are many ways to bank. Some are on the go. Others over a meeting. Or when you're planning your next big steps. Because banking should fit your
What do you
needs.
think? I think we're going to be able to help you out.
And however you do it, you can always count on the community experience. Community Bank, a bank like no other.
Welcome back after the break. Itawamba going to be in control of the ball. Trojans trailing 11. Staying in this game. Under 3 minutes to play. Jones going to kick it out to Hamilton, and Hamilton going to take it to the basket. And he is going to be called for a charge as Hamilton, as Anderson is set up under the basket for MDCC. Good defense there by Anderson. Not trying to block the shot, just being a defender. Egan's nearly turns that ball over, trying to get it to Sharp, but Sharp's going to miss it on the layup. The Trojans going to rebound. Egan's maintains possession up top. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Egan's going to try to take it to the basket. Kicks it out to Hodges. Hodges going to make it to the basket, and it's going to be good for 2. And Hodges is going to go to the line.
The foul will be on the Indians, number 24.
Good take there by Hodges.
At the line, 2 points for the Trojans.
One shot for Hodges. Mims going to check out for Itawamba. And there's your old-fashioned three-point play. Trojans brought it back within 8. I know they've trailed over 20 at some point in the game. We're gonna get a timeout here, and you hear the fans go wild. That's again, that's MDCC's baseball team. We're gonna take a short break with them. We'll be back after this on the MDCC Sports Network.
MDCC has your college experience close to home. A quality education, passionate instructors, and financial support. It's the place your journey begins. Visit msdelta.edu and register today. Dream big, plan well, and be anything.
Welcome back. Itawamba inbounded, of course, their timeline. And they're going to maintain possession as Trojans knock it out of play. Pendleton going to inbound it up under the basket for Itawamba. Get it in, and they're going to get it right back to Pendleton, but it's going to be turned over. Trojans sharp, going to take it to the other end of the court. That's a good call there. They're going to call it on and we'll look at it here as he runs over the defender. Ref on court drying duty. So while we got a little moment, be sure you check out our sponsors, Community Bank, Indianola Collision. Couldn't do it out without those guys. Also, your MDCC Alumni Association and Foundation, who have helped make all this possible. Anderson going to score the two-point basket. Trojans within 6. Gotta love the fight of these guys. Just keeping this game in it. Itawamba score goes right back down and answers. Trojans going to work it inside to Banks, and Banks is going to be fouled. Foul is going to be called on number 3, Berry.
The foul is going to give you number 3, Deshaun Berry.
It's Deshaun Berry. He's going to be, that's going to give Banks a shot to bring it back within 6. With 2 shots from the line. First shot from Banks. He's going to miss it off the back of the iron. And Coach Fears frustrated with that. They have missed a good many shots, free throws tonight. second free throw is going to be off the mark. It's going to be rebounded by Etowamba. And they're going to work it up the court really quick. And they're going to call an offensive foul. It's going to go the other direction as Anderson draws another.
The foul will be on number 2 for the Indians, Ryan Jones. That's his second personal.
Trojans going to roll it up the court, save some time. Amazing that this game is this close here with a minute to play. Sharp going to score to bring it within 6. And we're going to have a timeout from MDCC. We'll take a short break. Be back after this on the MDCC Sports Network. Welcome back. Trojans trailing 6. At 1 point trailed over 20. Trojans trying to fight their way back into this one. It's going to be Etowamba's ball. I was mentioning our sponsors a while ago. Of course, this whole production being run by Rapid Play Productions. If you haven't checked them out on Facebook, check them out. Of course, I'm in the Rapid Play truck right now running this. And it would not be possible with the group of people we have helping us. Our camera ops inside, and of course Coach Reeves, and giving us information throughout the game. Foul they were going to be called on Sharp. I still call him Coach Reeves, even though he's the athletic director here now at Mississippi Delta Community College. He helps us out through the games and gives us things going on at like upcoming events and stuff like that on campus. Of course, Trojan softball tomorrow starts at 12 playing Hines. That game's been moved. Both those baskets good. Both those free throws good by Barry. But yes, anyway, Trojans playing some softball tomorrow. While this one's going on still, though, this one's going to go back up to a 10-point ball game as Stacy lays it in. Sharp going to get a good dunk there.
2-point basket.
We'll go into break with this. Excuse me.
White team coach, full timeout.
We'll go into break as there's only 25. Well, we'll keep it here. Trojans trailing 8 with 25 seconds left to play. They fought their way back, and it's amazing. Just 7 players tonight due to some recent injuries. Going to be Etowamba's ball after the dunk from Sharp. And there's going to be a foul called on MDCC. Now I got it pulled up. Sorry, guys. Here it is. Here's that dunk from Sharp on the other end that I missed a while ago. Throws it down. Anderson going to be called for this foul. 23.8 remaining. Stacy going to knock down the first one.
1 second remaining.
It's going to extend the lead to 9. Looking at he's going to knock down that one and make it a 10-point ball game. 23 seconds left to play. This one looks like it's going to be win here for Itawamba. Egan's gets it inside. We got another bucket there for Sharp here late. Indians going to inbound, and they should just hold it. And Sharp got to go and foul. Itawamba going to go to the line for 2. Just 11 seconds left to play. Berry will shoot 2. Gets the first. Gets them both. Anderson going to take a 3, and that's going to do it for tonight's ball game. Thank you for joining us, and we'll have more basketball action next week. I believe it's Monday and Thursday of next week. We have more basketball here on the MDCC Sports Sweat Network. That'll do it for tonight. MDCC softball tomorrow. Thank you for joining us here on the MDCC Sports Network.